2. Do you have a problem with not being emotionally invested in your favorite game anymore? Well, I am here to help you with that. It's no secret that a lot of people don't quite view Minecraft through the same lens as they once did, evidenced by the complete oversaturation of videos titled something like Minecraft is just boring, Minecraft is not fun anymore, Minecraft Steve tried to have sex. And frankly, when I see stuff like this in my recommended, I think of two things. The first thing being, wow, this topic is so oversaturated, I'm actually gonna blow my gosh diggity darn brains out. Or the second thought being, yeah, these guys actually bring up a fair point. But before we begin with the prescription, we first have to give it the proper diagnosis. Yeah, okay, well, actually, the first thing is me begging you to subscribe to help me reach 500 subs so I can get monetized, but nevertheless, my point still stands. There are multiple reasons why someone could be getting tired of playing the same game for years at a time, so let me go through them one by one. The first reason why you might get bored is because you don't simply diverse your gameplay enough. What? This might be news to some of you, but doing the same thing for years on end without any changes can drive a man to insanity. I mean, I get it. Some people are completely up their own asses, so they refuse to change their game style one bit. But what are the positives to that, though? Is it because it's familiar? Is it because you don't know otherwise? Do you simply not know any other game style? Like, why the fuck? Here, let me prove it by asking you a simple question. What is the first thing you do when you boot up a new world? And I don't mean setting yourself up. That's basically mandatory if you want to do anything with the game. I mean, like, after half an hour, what is the first thing you do when you're reasonably set up for anything? If you said something vanilla like finding better equipment or grinding for better villager trades, then that is kind of a basic bitch move. Sorry, not sorry. Granted, this option can be argued as setting yourself up even more, but keep in mind that if you aren't ready to spend the better part of your working life grinding for that sweet, succulent mending bug.
What do you mean by that?
Then that's just an incredible time waste and, needless to say, incredibly boring. Try some enchantments you never use usually. Fuck it, put Frostwalker on your boots or Respiration on your helmet. Who the hell is telling you how to play the game? What, the internet? You and me both know that that place is filled up by a bunch of losers who will never live up to their parents' non-existent expectations. Okay. Where's your dad, huh, Billy? Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. My point being, man, just don't be a bitch. Anyways, my second piece of advice being, why only play on survival? Are you aware that this game has free game modes that aren't your standard bitch survival? Look at me, and I truly mean that. Look at me in the fucking eyes and tell me with a straight face when was the last time you played adventure mode. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Why not give it a try though? It mixes up the gameplay so much, one forgets that this is the point of different game modes. You know, to play the fucking game in a new way? I hate recommending this mode because it's so goddamn oversaturated, but hardcore is so popular because it makes you play so cautiously that it's basically a category in itself, and since people usually only have one world with hard mode on it, you get so emotionally connected with your world like it's your wife of 40 years, and when you inevitably die because a baby zombie riding a chicken, you orchestrate a beautifully run state funeral for a fallen comrade. And for a game mode that's literally called creative mode, I've seen people produce some of the most god-awful, straight-up dog water builds I've ever seen. You know, for a game whose theme is literally all about creativity and have a game mode which promotes said creativity, people aren't creative, like, at all. Shit's real confusing, man. Another thing that I would recommend if you don't have any problems with being around people that aren't me, myself, and I, just join a server. Fuck knows which one, just do something to spice up your gameplay. Listen, I'm not here to give you the entire run-through of the most popular servers and the mini-games they have to offer. Just fucking join 2B2T if you're a masochist. Hypixel for Hypixel shenanigans. I don't know, I've never played there. Blasphemy, I know. Although one server that I would genuinely recommend you joining, and one that I've mentioned from time to time on this channel, is BTE. Basically, the whole gist of it is they want to build the entire world in Minecraft. Come aboard, lassie! No. But no, seriously, you don't even need to know how to build. It's a completely different style of playing altogether. Or you could just go on to the various YouTube channels individual teams have over there, which perfectly segues into my next suggestion. Watch some YouTube. Damn, that's a good-ass transition. No, seriously, I'm not even joking. Since everyone's brains are perfectly wired into their phones, it ain't gonna hurt them as much if people at least inform themselves and get new ideas watching YouTube mindlessly for hours at a time. And no, I don't mean watch Hardcore Minecraft Part 35 Day 4367 where someone named fucking Kadinkle tries to build their 8th automatic iron farm in a row. No. Find some series with a unique premise. Take this guy for example, Mogswamp. I just love this guy. He started a super flat world thing like a decade decade ago and is trying to do the most with what his world type has to offer. He also does other challenges and stuff like that, but seriously, I've never seen someone be so creative with a Minecraft world, let alone a super flat world of all things. Definitely go check him out, link in the description if I remember to put one. One of the things that he specified is that he took very long breaks in between his playing bursts, and that is another point I recommend you do. If you seriously don't feel like doing anything in your world, just stop playing for a time. Giving yourself a break from the game that you play over and over and over and over again is basically mandatory to keep yourself from going batshit crazy. Even one day off is more than enough if you feel like playing, because when the next day comes you feel much more eager to finish whatever you had in mind. Boredom is by far one of the easiest problems that you have to solve. Also the least significant, most likely. You kinda just have to commit to a certain idea and say, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing for the next 2 weeks. And when you're done with your glorious project, you can look back and say, nice. I built that. You will never get anywhere in one day when you have an idea of building the entirety of Germany in Minecraft, but then the very next day want to finish that old crusty ass mob grinder that doesn't even work anymore because it's from 2016. I guess the main takeaway from this video is, don't be scared to try some new stuff in Minecraft, especially when it comes to what you actually fucking do in your world, because trust me, if I see another cubicle house with a bunch of automated farms and a villager trading hall with no unique characteristics, I will be personally breaking into your house, turning on your computer and leaving an angry sticker note on it.